My gosh, don't know if it's a credit card, but I made a payment recently, though. After paying also, are they charging penalties and interest? How to get out of this?
Don't lose your face over a credit card. Save your card with the balance transfer facility from People's Bank. Transfer the balance of another credit card to a People's Bank credit card with the lowest interest rate and pay it off through monthly installments. More details at www.peoplesbank.lk.
In a few moments, the news.
Save your card with the balance transfer facility from People's Bank. More details at peoplesbank.lk.
This is the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation.
(1:15). This is the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. The news edited by Catherine Pereira and read by Niranjan Abesundara. Minister Prasanna Ranatunga said the government has taken measures from the beginning to control the corona pandemic. An extensive investigation on the isolated areas from tomorrow. 15 arrested after drone to take quarantine law violations. Richard Barulin and 2 others have been further remanded. In world news, U.S. election secretary officials reject Trump's fraud claims. Mr. Prasanna Ranatunga says the government has taken measures to control the coronavirus from the beginning. Participating in the debate on the adjournment of the council, he said that the army and the government officials have rendered a great dedication in this regard. Measures have been taken to strengthen the economy of the country. He also said that 5,000 rupee payment had been given to the 469,000 family to the Gampaha district. 15 persons have been taken into police custody after a drone camera detected them violating isolation restrictions. Sri Lanka police and now the drone cameras will be utilized to monitor the movement of people in isolated areas until the isolation period ends. Police media spokesperson D.I. Janitharohana said this measure is taken to ensure the persons in isolated areas in the country are following quarantine regulations. Participating in the quarantine operating program, the SLB, he said that about 3,000 police officers are being quarantined. He requests the people to celebrate the Deepavali festival listening to their houses. Participating in the BAC program, General Manager Bank of Ceylon, Sugat Gunasekara, said 42 million rupees have been given for more than 17,000 persons under the Saubhagya loan scheme. This news broadcast comes to you from the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation.
Save your card with the balance transfer facility from People's Bank. More details at peoplesbank.lk.
Parliamentarian Richard Badudin has been further remanded by the Colombo Fort Magistrates Court. Accordingly, he'll be in remand custody till the 25th of this month. He's accused of misusing 202 buses belonging to the state-owned Sri Lanka Transport Board for transporting internally displaced persons from Puttalam to the porting stations in Silamature, Mana, to the 2019 presidential election, along with the director of the project, Muhammad Yassin Samsudin, and the project accountant, Alagaratnam Manoranjan. State Minister Aditya Cabral said that the passing of the Appropriation Bill 2020 without a vote in Parliament yesterday will boost to maintain the activities of this year and will be a strength for the budget for next year to be submitted in Parliament. Participating in Subhad discussion program, the SLB said this morning, he said, people have only obtained as pawn money from the non-banking financial institutions 211 billion rupees at the end of the year 2019. But the opposition mentions it as 643 billion rupees in order to mislead the people. Here, the figure pointed out by the opposition regarding the credit card in Parliament yesterday is also incorrect. He also stated the government has taken a measure to take the country to a new path in the first quarter of this year by reducing tax and interest rates. He reiterated the government has taken several measures to uplift the rural economy. And that ends local news for now.
Save your card with the balance transfer facility from People's Bank. Transfer the balance of another credit card to a People's Bank credit card with the lowest interest rate. More details at www.peoplesbank.lk.
A mother knows the pain of each member of the family. Siddhalepa, the trusted relief for aches and pains.
An effective therapy for relief from cold, sneezing, flu, headaches, swelling due to toothaches, rheumatic, discomforts, and muscular aches and pains. Siddhalepa, the Vidya Mahatmya in every home.
story is brought to you by Siddhalepa Vedamahatmya.
The Army Command Lieutenant General Shavendra Silva said that a massive investigation will be conducted tomorrow on the current isolated areas. He said attention will be also paid to reopen these areas based on the investigation. The ban to leave from the Western Province will be implemented until Monday. He said bringing migrant workers to the country will commence next week. That was the main news story.
The main news story was brought to you by Siddhalepa Vedamahatmya.
Brush your teeth twice a day for healthy teeth and gums. Supiriviki and Kakulu, your trusted brands in oral care for many years.
Supiriviki Ayurvedic toothpaste for adults. Kakulu Ayurvedic toothpaste for kids. 9 Ayurvedic ingredients of Supiriviki will protect your teeth and strengthen your gums. Supiriviki and Kakulu, products from Siddhalepa.
And on to Watchlight, residents complained that bus stands constructed from Sitawaka Junction to Galigamu by the Sabaragamu Provincial Council are in a dilapidated condition. The request to the authority to renovate the bus stands as soon as possible. This was the attention of the governor of the Sabaragamu province and the provincial engineer. That came to you in Watchlight. And on to world news. US election secretary officials reject Trump's fraud claims. Aung San Suu Kyi's party to form government. Japanese Prime Minister warns of increase in coronavirus cases. U.S. federal election officials have said 2020 White House vote was the most secure in American history, rejecting President Donald Trump's fraud claims. There's no evidence that any voting system deleted, lost votes, changed votes, or was in any way compromised. They spoke out after Mr. Trump claimed without proof 2.7 million votes for him were deleted in last week's election. He has yet to concede to the projected winner, Democrat Joe Biden. Myanmar's ruling National League for Democracy Party has secured enough seats in parliament to form the next government, according to the latest election results. The NLD has so far secured 346 seats, more than the 322 seats needed to form the next government. It comes days after the party led by Aung San Suu Kyi claimed victory based on early results. But the military-backed opposition has demanded a rerun of the election. Myanmar voters went to the polls on Sunday. Election officials have yet to issue an official result as votes are still being counted, with 64 out of 116 seats still undeclared. Japanese Prime Minister Suga Yoshihide has renewed a call for anti-coronavirus measures as the country confirmed its highest ever daily tally of 1,661 new cases nationwide yesterday. Speaking to reporters today, Suga noted new cases are surging, especially in Hokkaido, Tokyo, Osaka and Aichi. He said he was briefed on the situation from the Health Minister Tamura Norihisa and Economic Revitalization Minister Nishimura Yatishohi, who is in charge of Japan's coronavirus response yesterday. He added he instructed the minister to take concrete steps in accordance with the extent of infection in municipalities. And back to the headlines of the world news. U.S. Election Secretary Council officials reject Trump's fraud claim. Aung San Suu Kyi's party to form new government. Japanese Prime Minister warns of an increase in coronavirus cases. That is world news.
Development News is brought to you by...
My wife always sets a full lunch table, even if it's just the two of us. She always expects people to drop by, like maybe the army.
In whatever we do, we Sri Lankans are always thinking of others. When we get Munchie Super Cream Crackers, they're not just for ourselves. Munchie Super Cream Cracker. Super kiyanne nikan neve.
About 5,000 rural tanks and canals will be renovated. Director General of Irrigation Nihal Silvadan says this program will be implemented under the Canal and Tank Development Program from next year. The committees have been set up to implement this program. That was Development News.
When Tati bought a new family car, it wasn't just for the four of us.
It's a 10-seater van. Enough for friends and relatives too.
Mummy insisted on building an extra room in our new house. Well, you never know who'll come to stay. We need more pillows too.
When I was studying late, Nangi would come by to help.
No, I don't know physics, but I do know you need a Munchie Super Cream Cracker.
In whatever we do, we Sri Lankans are always thinking of others.
When we get Munchie Super Cream Crackers, they're not just for ourselves.
Munchie Super Cream Cracker. Super kiyanne nikan neve.
Empower your dreams with NSV Wings. NSV Wings. Reach out the high goals.
Business News. Sponsored by National Savings Bank. The safest place for your money.
Palawat Dairy Company has provided support and training for the dairy farmers and their families continuously to enhance the economy of the country. Accordingly, the company has already been taken steps to provide solutions for the problems of food production and solid waste management. The company has also introduced organic fertilizer to the market to increase the agricultural products in the country. That was Business News.
Business News, sponsored by National Savings Bank, the safest place for your money.
The wait is over and it's time for you to experience happiness. It's time to remap the graph for success. It's time to rebuild your empire. It's time to initiate your entrepreneur dreams. Empower your dreams with NSB Wings. Get your 2-year personal loan for just 7% per annum, starting from 500,000 rupees to 10 million rupees. All you need is just one guarantee. NSB Wings. Recharge the high goals.
On to sports news. The Sri Lanka cricket team begin their training camp today. It will conduct a 10-day training camp for 22 players at the Pallekele International Stadium ahead of their tour of South Africa. Training camp will be conducted until the 22nd of this month. Once the training camp is over, the players participating in the Lanka Premier League will leave directly for Hambantota. SLC said that the national test camp will leave for South Africa on the 17th of December. Sri Lanka and South Africa will play 2 tests, with first match being played at Centurion on the 26th and 30th of December. That was sports news. Economic news, courtesy of...
Hello, Puta. Did you land already?
We're in transit and our flight got delayed.
How is Shani? Poor thing with her pregnancy.
Calm down, everything is sorted. Why, I have my LOLC World Card with me. We are at the VIP lounge.
LOLC Finance Credit Cards. Fuel the goodness in you.
Sri Lanka's first consignment of electrical and electronic waste was exported to Japan on Wednesday. Environment Ministry, Central Environmental Authority and the Post Department jointly implemented the collection of household and electronic waste collected by 600 post officers during the week. The consignment of electrical and electronic waste was exported to Japan from the INSEE EcoCycle Company office in the Katunayaka Investment Promotion Zone. That is economic news.
Congratulations on your promotion. Heard you gave a treat for everyone in your department yesterday.
Yeah.
When will be our treat, huh?
Well, how about today?
Oh no, I was just joking. We'll have a party with your new salary.
It's fine. I have my LOLC credit card with me. Let's go out today.
Those who spread goodness radiate happiness to everyone around them. Introducing LOLC Finance Credit Cards. Fuel the goodness in you.
On to the weather report. The Met Department says showers may occur at several places in the northern, north central and eastern provinces. Showers and shower occurs elsewhere after 2 p.m. Heavy showers of 100 millimeters can be expected in some places in the western and southern provinces and the Gola Matara districts. That was the weather report. And back to the headlines of the news. Minister Prasanna Ranatunga said the government has taken measures from the beginning to control the corona pandemic. An extensive investigation on the isolated areas from tomorrow. 15 arrested after drone to take quarantine law violations. Rishad Baruddin and 2 others have been further remanded. In world news, US election security officials reject Trump's fraud claims. That in the news.